All right, so before we even get into this video, I want to start off by saying the closed beta for the game that I'm about to show you, Fate Trigger, is going to be on September 25th. Luckily, I'm amongst a few select people who will be playing the game tomorrow. Now, tomorrow being the 14th, I believe, yes, the 14th of September, and this is a very private test. I don't really know how many people are actually going to be a part of this, but it is a test that consists of me, EO, Destiny, Soul. There's some names, Braxophone. There's some names here that are going to be able to participate in this test and give this game a try. Now, what this game is not an anime RPG or action game. This is a third-person shooter, a hero third-person shooter. That means each one of the heroes have different skills that contribute to a team, but it is also a battle royale game. I don't really know how this is going to be executed. I have not played the game myself just yet. I've only seen this trailer once. I'm going to go through this trailer, share with you guys what I'm thinking when looking at some of this stuff. Then we're going to go through the website and I'm going to show you some of the skills that some of these characters have. This is actually really, really cool what I saw. So hopefully you guys think so too, and we'll give some of this an actual look. The game will be on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Android, and iOS. I believe the console and PC version will all have crossplay, and the Android and iOS version will probably have crossplay amongst the two mobile devices. That's usually how these type of games do this. So I think that's how that's going to work here. So if you're wanting to play this on one of those other platforms other than PC, this test will not include those platforms, but at least you'll be able to play it on those platforms upon release. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer and see what this game has to offer. Just look at the graphics of this thing, man. When I saw this the first time, I was really like impressed. You'll see like a lot of detail here. A lot of detail, man. It looks so good.
The digital frontier at my fingertips.
Brianna Knickerbocker, Kira Buckland, like they got some names in here, man.
Lights off. Oh, I do apologize.
Yeah, this is so cool looking.
I can feel the rhythm of your heart. Burn to ashes.
This whole style is cool as hell. Like the movement. There's so many cool things to this game. Yeah. The hero shooter aspect of this whole thing is actually really cool in my opinion, because even though there are specific characters I'll be able to do specific things, I don't know if that means that it's going to be gacha or if they're just going to give us the characters for free. Hopefully it's give the characters for free. But what makes this appealing to me is the fact that you will have to work as a team in order to get ahead of other teams, right? This is something that I'm used to doing, is playing like games like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals or even Mecha Break. All of these games require a little bit of teamwork, and that's the kind of thing that I've always played into as a strength. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the website and see what these characters do. All right, so we're here on the official website. Like I said, the actual closed alpha test will be on the 25th. But the thing that we're actually here for are the character skills. Now, you can see this very first character, Veiled Shadow. This one's more of that covert op style character from the look of it. You want to go in there, you want to throw out a little smoke grenade so no one else can see what's going on while you can take out the two enemies, move on. Yeah, this skill is actually fire, and she got a little bit of a little design on her, if you know what I mean. This is called Realm of Mist. Only she will be able to see within this entire smoke grenade. The mist hides the steps of its shadowy mistress. That's cool. The second skill is called Mark of Rogue. I think you guys already know where this is going. You'll be able to see the enemy through walls. It allows you to see through walls. I said that right the first time. And this third one, it's called Coup de Grace. This is pretty much interrogating the enemy and finding out where all the teammates are. And this will give you an advantage when trying to take out an entire team, making this character a bit of a must-have on a team. Now, Starhopper. This is another character that I think is going to be really, really cool to play. This one creates environments in order to protect themselves, gives them high ground so they can take out enemies surrounding them. This is a very, very dope thing. And I already know this second one's a shield. It's called a hollow shield. Creates a holographic shield, composite shield. The shield is made up of 4 parts. Each part can be destroyed separately. Allied fire can pass through the top of the shield. Yeah, only 4 of these can exist at a time, so you can create one of these for each one of your teammates. Sick. And then this last one is called Energy Matrix. When Kira is in her own digital fortress, she is protected by it, regenerating her energy and armor. Yeah, this character's busted, but we'll see how she performs when actually using her in-game. This is one of the ones that I think is actually going to be very useful on teams. I think they all have their strengths, by the way, so yeah, it's really just how the players are going to be utilizing each one of them and what that player's strengths are. But this one's called Corvite Storm. It is literally just a bunch of different missiles falling onto the ground. It takes out enemies from their cover. That is the best part of this entire ability. It's going to stop people from just hiding behind something and waiting for you to get closer. You're actually going to have to be smart about how some of these things are done because, well, player ability, since it's a hero shooter, is going to be very, very important. So this one right here is actually one of the ones that has been taken from Valorant. At least I think this is from one of those one of the characters that does poison or something like that. I don't really remember her name. I didn't play too much Valorant when it released, but when I did, yeah, that was one of the annoying abilities. And this one's a flame, and it blocks the vision of the enemy so that you can prepare for how to take them out if they chase you. If you're smart, don't run through it. You're going to want to find another way around or to outsmart the enemy. This, along with Veiled Shadow, is actually one of those 2 busted units, because if you can use Veiled Shadow to reveal where an enemy is going while also blocking their vision, yeah, this is one of those things where team play is going to be very, very important. I'm really going to enjoy this game. I really see it already. And this third ability, it throws around on the ground and just kind of lights them on fire. It says that these incendiary rounds deal damage and slow targets hit, and weapons equipped with incendiary chips that also slow the targets hit. I'm tired, guys. All right, so this character here, I don't know how this is gonna work, but this is freaking busted. So you can see that the enemy is shooting at this character, and yeah, she goes underground through water. Now I'm hoping that there's sound effects. Even though the enemy saw her go underground, I just kind of can see this going very, very south if this isn't properly optimized to give players warning in some way. But that's what these alpha and betas are for, so that we can find out things that are overpowered or things that need to be tuned so that the game will be improved. This also recovers the enemy's HP, or the teammates' HP and armor as they're. It says that she's also immune to all negative statuses. So yeah, this character's actually kind of busted. Kind of busted. Now the second ability, this one's really freaking cool because it tosses like this companion to the enemy and pushes them from behind the cover, forcing them to become visible to you. So all you need is good aim, and yeah, that takes care of that whole freaking problem of them just hiding behind something. I love these abilities so much. The third ability is something to help out with your speed. It grants a movement speed to you and your squad mates. So yeah, this is one of those things that I can see the hero shooter aspect of the game contributing to the overall battle royale experience. Then we got Light Whisper. Now, this one I'm not really too sure how I feel about. This probably just isn't my playstyle. See pretty much Kamehameha hitting the enemies. It is a solar beam that deals high damage to enemies hit. Pretty useless if they're hiding behind cover and stuff, so unless there's something that the character can do to prevent them from hiding behind cover, or maybe use it with this character here to push them out from behind cover. We'll see how this works. Yeah, the second ability, this one is pretty much just a speed up. It moves her across the field at high speeds. I think this is a really useful ability in battle royales because when things start to get slow and you need ways to avoid danger or to get right into the battle, this is one of those abilities that can contribute to both of those scenarios. This third ability here says that she regains spent energy and resets the cooldown of her tactical. I think this is just like a passive that goes alongside with using the other two abilities, because it says you have to down the enemy before any of these take place. So yeah, this is probably just something that she can do just as she's knocking out the enemies here. Really cool stuff for the way they implemented these abilities. This one, pretty self-explanatory. To the skies, yeah, allows you to traverse across the map at a very high speed because it throws you right back into the air, so that you're pretty much getting that landing type of feel all over again. The fact that this is a skill is very useful, but it does look like it is pretty optimized, because the fact that it takes so long means that you can't just use it to just avoid combat and get out of combat. You're gonna have to do it in a good place so that you don't get shot at as you're lifting into the air or preparing the ability. Then there's the second ability here, lifts you into the air so that you can get around. This one looks a little bit more optimized as well, because it doesn't allow you to just go so far across the map out of danger. This actually looks like it's more for getting the upper or the higher ground opposed to your enemies, but it doesn't really show that well here. It just shows you getting behind an enemy, which is another use case for it, I guess. And then there's this ability here. Now this is another one of those passive abilities. This creates a small like wind under your feet so that you don't take fall damage. Yes, fall damage is in the game. Yeah, it's just something to make sure that you don't have to worry about fall damage as you're landing from high locations. This is definitely good for a sniper-like character. As you can see, she is holding a sniper, so that makes sense. And then this final character, Healer All Around. This ability is used as a teleportation device, so you can pull your teammates here and then heal them. It recovers their source energy and their armor. Allies outside the zone can teleport in, but have reduced movement speed while teleporting. So it prevents them. It is kind of, these things really do look like they've thought about the unoptimized aspects of all of this. The second ability here, Source Transfusion, selects a squad mate and restores their source energy and armor. If no squad mate is selected, it heals herself. The third ability is just something that picks an enemy up while they're down. Another way to restore their health so that they're not out of the fight when they're downed. Very, very helpful. Restores their source energy and their resonance. Not really sure what the resonance part is, but yeah, all of these freaking characters look absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited to see how this game plays. Links are in the description. If you're interested in the game, make sure you are signing up to try the test. Wishlist the game, pre-register, all that stuff. We're going to be taking a look at it tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to record and get you guys some gameplay and all that stuff. And if I can, I'll make sure I show off all the cool abilities and everything so that you'll be able to prepare yourself for the game if you're interested in this style of game. Anyways, I'll see you guys again soon. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Love you guys. Peace out.